Alright. And then I have to click a couple times to get it to grab my cursor. So we're here for part 6 of Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic. And I'm just kinda... we could talk to Holden.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Look at them waggle those head tails. Don't worry, honey. Alien girls aren't really my thing. I'm much more interested in an attractive female of my own species.
Yeah, that's a lie. You put the bounty on Dia's head, right?
You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade.
I want...
Because she's crazy. She started screaming that I was making advances, and the next thing I know, she's coming at me with a knife.
Yeah, right. Sounds to me like she was defending herself.
I admit I was drunk. Maybe I got a little fresh. But it was no big deal. She didn't have to cut me.
I would like the bounty on her head
What?
removed.
I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik. I've got a certain reputation to uphold. I can't let her get away with this. There has to be payback. Although, I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. It'd be a shame to kill her. Tell you what, I'll take 200 credits in exchange for lifting the bounty. If I let her get away with it, I'll look even worse. She's got to pay, either with a life or 200 credits to buy my forgiveness. You can do that if you want, but I doubt she's got 200 credits. That's a lot, and she's just a working girl. But that's the breaks, right? If I let her... You can... If I let...
Well, we can... Yeah, we can just...
You can... If I... You can... If I let her get away with it, I'll... You can do that if you want. If I let her... You can do that if... If I let her get away... You can do that. If I let her get away... You can do... If I let her... You can do... If I...
Is my charisma just...
You can do...
Alright, I'll be going
Hate
now.
to see a pretty lady leaving, but you ain't the only girl in this place. I guess I'll go back to enjoying the dancers.
Put an illegal bounty. I think we just run into Sullivan. Yeah, we just need to come up with 200 credits.
Mucho shakapaga. Ye ki kon no ba muladra ki chito.
So we can get a couple of bounties legally.
Back again.
Oh, we have plus minus 6. Too bad. Yeah, this is why we end up having higher value cards. We go first. Ooh. He stood at 19, giving us a chance to beat it. Having to stand first is an immense disadvantage. He doesn't have a +5. Yeah, we just lose that set. He's used 2 cards already. That gets us to 19, which is good enough to win that set. Got 9, he's got 13, we've got 17. I can hope that holds, and it doesn't. Dang it. $16, 13, and we win. Yay!
Match. If you're ever looking for...
We got 40 creds. So we can buy cards from Uria as well. Or Raya. Not sure exactly how you pronounce that. Alright, let's go into the hidden back base. Lots of quest stuff here.
Hold it right there. Who are you, and what is your business with Gadden?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gadden. Brezhik and his Vulkars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulkars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadden if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulkar spy.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brezhik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you?
You have problems with the Sith?
A foreign army invades Terrace, declares martial law, and locks down all travel to and from the planet? You damn well bet I have a problem with that. If the Sith ever moved in down here, all the swoop gangs would unite against them. We'd use hit-and-run guerrilla tactics to pick them off. Their casualties would be enormous.
Don't fool yourself. The Sith would never commit to that kind of operation. They'd probably do something much more grand and deadly.
But so far, the Sith have stayed out of the lower city, and our strength is wasted on this stupid gang war. I tried to explain this to Brezhik, but he and his Vulkars won't listen. The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadden. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has her own agenda. I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash.
Oh,
We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner. Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
They still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brezhik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her. I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brezhik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brezhik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race.
Somehow.
I might be able to help you with this, if you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose. The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hiddenbecks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there, but the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back.
How am I supposed to get inside the base?
Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Veo.
Mission? Gadon, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her.
Sorry, I thought there'd be more dialogue than that. Where can I find her?
She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the Undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator.
Oh, of course we will.
A simple disguise might have worked on the Upper City guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
What do you want with my uniforms?
I like to be prepared. Eventually, the Sith are going to try to drive us out of the Undercity. Sith disguises might give my people the edge we need in a crucial battle.
Okay, we'll try.
Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, I don't think we needed anything else from him.
Your time would probably be better spent going after the prototype swoop engine the Vulkars stole from us. When I lost my sight in the swoop bike accident, everyone assumed I would step down as leader of the Hiddenbecks and let Brezhik, my most trusted follower, take over. But with my ocular implants, I can still see well enough to lead this gang. And I knew Brezhik wasn't ready to take over yet. Unfortunately, Brezhik didn't agree with me. In a rage, he left to join our arch-rivals, the Black Vulkars. A lot of the younger gang members followed him, and soon he and his followers had taken control of the Vulkar gang. Brezhik is a proud man. My decision was a public humiliation for him. Maybe if I had stepped down, this gang war could have been avoided.
Don't fool yourself, Gadon. Brezhik wants to control the lower city gangs. If you'd stepped down, he'd have led the Becks against the Vulkars. He wanted this war, one way or another.
I know you're right, Zerdra. Breshik won't rest until I am dead and the Becks are no more. But it's hard to accept the truth of his betrayal. Your time would probably be better spent going after... Not while the Sith quarantine is in place. Even the fastest smuggler ships can't break the blockade of the fleet surrounding the planet without the proper launch codes. Any ship leaving the Terrace atmosphere without the proper codes would be instantly disintegrated by blaster cannons, fired by the Sith fleet's automated targeting systems.
Well, that's...
Feel free to come back anytime. We're not like those Vulkar savages. Strangers are welcome in the Beck base.
So, we can now go to the Undercity. We can also continue to explore... Yeah, the security doors, from what I remember, will turn all the Becks against you. I think there is loot behind the doors, but I don't think it's enough to be worth having them all angry at you. Control room is locked. Security.
What? On it. Damn!
We can't get through anyway. Alright, so...
Ready?
What?
Back into the lower city we go. E-I-O. And before we go to the Undercity, we'll check out the apartments. That takes us back up. This takes us... This is a standard door. That's back into the lower city. Contents of the Foot Locker. Red pack credits. Yum yum yum. Ooh.
What?
Cars can be happily leveled up as much as you want. Yeah, we'll give you treat injury. Feats. He's a soldier, so toughness. Because he's going to remain a soldier for the entirety of the playthrough. Footlocker. We got some parts. Volker shock stick. We got more energy shields. Ooh, creds. Cleaned you out. Please activate the holograms in the proper order to confirm authorization. Further attempt at unauthorized entry will result in the detonation of the patented HoloSec Corp anti-theft explosive. Twisted Rancor Trio. Manager Glethos Usarkis founded the trio to earn a date with a young singer named Alindra. The play worked, and Alindra became the first member of the band. Glethos scrambled to find musicians to back her and signed a myth named Uja to be the lead musician. Soon after that, he signed Uja's brother Uji to complete the trio. Band struggled at first. Alindra was a fantastic singer, but Uja wasn't much of a musician. When Alindra threatened to quit, Glethos fired Uja and signed another myth named Lupa. Of course, this didn't go over well with Uja's brother, and Uji quit. Fortunately, Lupa knew another musician named Photo, who joined to replace Uji. So it's Glethos, Alindra, Uja, and Uji, and then Lupa and Photo. Am I not allowed to read that again? Led by Alindra's singing, the second incarnation of the Twisted Rancor trio became quite popular on the homeworld of Terrace, eventually attracting the attention of the local legitimate businessman Davik Kang. Davik asked Gleithos to bring the group in for a command performance. Gleithos agreed, realizing this could be the band's big break. Unfortunately, Alinda had heard unsubstantiated rumors about Davik Kang and his connections to the exchange. Fearing for her life, she refused to go to his estate to perform. Many felt that without Alinda singing, the band would crumble, but Gleithos came up with a brilliant plan to save the group by hiring Alinda's sister, Ashana, as the new lead singer, and leave their scheduled appearance at Davik's estate. Gleithos knew he was taking a risk. If Ashana couldn't perform at Alinda's level, Davik's infamous temper could have dire consequences for the entire band. However, if Ashana could match her sister's performance, then Davik was likely to sign the band to a big-time touring contract. Okay. So Ashana is last. Linda. It's Uja, right? Yep. Uji. Lupa. Photo. And finally, Ashana. Yay! Achani fiber armor. Even the most frugal of mercenaries know they need at least some protection from the rigors of combat. The suits of this type are recommended for light skirmishes only. This is an upgradable army. Many elite Achani duelists use armor of this type. Though its adaptability has made it popular with professional soldiers and bounty hunters alike. Ooh. Very good.
What?
What?
Uh-huh. On it. It's open.
Hey, you can't come in here. This is a private apartment. I did. What are you gonna do? What are you doing in here? This place looks abandoned. None of your business. Just turn around and go back the way you came if you know it's good for you. It's not something you want to get mixed up in. Look, do yourself a favor and just leave me alone. Shouldn't push a man over the edge.
What?
What?
You asked for this!
Did we... Mesh underlayer. I think that's an upgrade for the armor. He wasn't very nice anyway. Yeah, and that's a complete orbit. Let's make one more quick round to make sure we got everything.
Let's go!
There's always more Black Vulcar. Yeah, we looted that. This is Sentry Droid. There's another collection of apartments. Yeah, my Twitch feed is red for some reason right now. Alright, we will go this way. I think we just have to go through it because it's just bad connection related things. Dropping frames like a mug. Oh! Seem to be taking a great interest in our progress. Do you need something, little man? Wait, Lurgo, that's Cal Nord, the infamous bounty hunter.
Here's a bounty on your little green heads. I'm here to collect.
The only way you'll collect that bounty is over our cold dead bodies.
That's the plan.
And he just kills them. Yep, they look pretty dead.
You asked for this!
Oh, there's a frag mine. I think our demolition is high enough to recover the mine. Alright, let's just disable it then. Can do that. Then we can get all the other stuff too. Remains. Another combat suit.
You asked for this! I like that!
Yeah, we're making good progress. You gonna let me in the room? And a reinforcement and a med pack. Karth, seriously.
I'm here.
I think we looked at that already. Yeah. You never know what's behind the next door. Black Vulcar is looking to be power killed. Computer spikes and parts. And that's about it. We'll save. Couple more Black Vulcars. Minor gas mine. There's an electronic personal message. This is electronic personal message center, although it looks like it hasn't been read or used in some time. There's one unread message on the system. Read. Hey, Elam, how's life on Terrace? I heard your brother left for Tatooine to become a miner. Did he at least leave hyperdrive behind to keep you company? More. I hope you're still practicing with that blaster I gave you. Remember what I taught you, because you might need it. Terrace isn't like Alderaan, it can be dangerous there. Stay away from those swoop gangs and keep everything locked up in the old strongbox. Nobody's going to be busting into that thing. Hope to hear from you soon, Uncle Louie. Let's try to recover the mine. Skill too low. We should be able to disable it. The lock is a computerized touch panel that uses a password entry system. Because this box is an older off-planet model, there's no interface for you to try to slice the system. You'll have to figure out the password if you want to get inside. Let's leave it alone. Let's do a quick save. Did mention something about hyperdrive. Who taught you to fire a blaster? My uncle. Alderaan. Republic mod armor and 100 credits. God dang. Republic mod armor. We'll stick with that. Karth can use the mod armor though. We'll even give you an energy shield because we're nice.
I'm here.
But yeah, it's definitely worth your while to pay attention to conversations. As you can see. Or to pay attention to the computer entries even.
On it. It's open.
I'm here.
Oh, it's Selvin.
Stop right there, or I'll give you a blaster shot right between the eyes. Now, what are you doing here?
It was just... Well, let's go with who are you?
No, I'm the one with the blaster pointed at you. I get to ask the questions. What are you doing here?
It was just exploring.
Well, go explore somewhere else. There's nothing interesting for you here. This is your only warning. If you bother me again, you won't walk out of here alive. I gave you a chance to get out of here and leave me alone, but I guess you're just too stupid to take it.
But your treasure box, I want that.
Dangerous assassin on Taris. Now,
How'd you like that?
Yay! Level 5. Oh, she's gonna have good stuff. She's got to. Adrenaline Amplifier. Neural Band. Gimme. Gimme. Neural Band. Wookiees can't use it. Developed after the Exar Kun War, this item bolsters the willpower of the user by electronically reinforcing established mental patterns. Republican troops called it Little Shocky. And we have an adrenaline amplifier which saves reflex. This device improves the wearer's reflexes by triggering prolonged bursts of adrenaline. It is thought to be perfectly safe with only a few instances of uncontrolled muscle spasms. It's never as safe as they say it is. But, yeah, let's quick save. We can, this is the last level up. And I'm thinking I might not actually want it. We can take implants level 2 maybe? Critical strike. Yeah, it might actually behoove us to stay at level 4. Let's add that though. Another apartment. We got all the way around.
What?
I'm here.
So yeah, the Undercity is next on the agenda. But I'm going to wait and see if I can get away with not taking the level. Mostly because I'm not. It's going to do that every time. Got a bounty. Trader Matrix is now a dead trader. This is less for anyone thinking about turning against the exchange. Here, 300 credits. That's the price for all bounties. You do good work, human. There's lots of bounty hunters on Terrace, but most are lazy. If you keep cashing in bounties, they'll work harder. So Sylvan's dead. All the other bounty hunters who went after him are dead themselves, you know. You did well, human. Yeah, we can go. We actually now have enough credits to lift the bounty on Dia. So we'll do that.
This better be important. I'm trying to watch the dance. Hey, it's like I told you before. If I let her... Don't worry. I'll stick to my end of the bargain. I'll go tell Zax right now that the bounty is off the table.
Alright. Light side points gained. And yeah, you can... Body's been pulled. Human Holden told me he doesn't want her dead anymore. Sorry, no credits for Dia. So he pulled it. So, let's go back to the hideout. We can do some workbenching, I believe. I think most of it's in the armor. Oh, we can scope Karst Blaster. Don't see any reason not to do that. Ooh. We become immune to mind affecting. Oh, interesting. You can undo them. So if we put on the Republic mod armor, we become immune to mind affecting abilities. So yeah, we'll this seems like a natural stopping point. I'm gonna work I should have bought more of the deck cards, but we can work on that too. Maybe I can get through all the way to Benbeck. But yeah, we'll be working on the combat ring, work our way to the Undercity, and then come back. And you'll go from there. So yeah, that'll do it for part 6, and to be continued to part 7. Ciao.